Enchanted Relationships is a video series with relationship experts and husband and wife team Chip and Jan Chipman. In each episode, Chip and Jan will be answering common relationship questions that come up for singles and couples. In this episode, they discuss whether there's such a thing as a perfect partner for everyone.
It's true that, we have a very romantic meeting and everything, but lots of people have that falling in love thing and end up not working out. That happens in this world. When we look at the divorce rates, over 50% in the US, apparently all the falling in love didn't actually work out that well. Really falling in love with who you're with, who you encounter in life and you like being with, to me, just keeps happening, and that person becomes the perfect person for you. Whether they were or they weren't in that chemical first part, and it's funny when I think about it. I think if you end up searching for your soulmate and that perfect person, that's tough. That's really tough. I think when you relax and have a beautiful feeling, somebody comes into your life who is perfect for you, and especially if you stay open and you see that person is new every day, then that person truly is perfect for you. But it's funny. We have some friends who come out of cultures where there's arranged marriages, and I'm not commenting on that one way or the other, but just as a set of circumstances, we know people who have met, and I don't know what they thought of each other to begin with, but it wasn't oh, I need to have you in my life kind of thing. And yet somehow through the years they become the most beautiful couple. Mm-hmm. With true love and understanding. I know it can work the other way with that. I'm just saying that there is a perfect person for each of us, but it's not like this. You have to go find them. Mm-hmm. You become a better person for yourself and do that thing we talked about where the world reacts differently to you, and the perfect person for you will definitely come into your life.
And the deeper you go into understanding your true self and the more beautiful feelings you get, there's another term that Sid would talk about, and that's a level of consciousness. So the more understanding we get and the more love we feel, the higher our level of consciousness. And so when you're in that, he would say it's like a kit. You feel better, and all of a sudden you look around your life and not one thing changed for the better, but everything in your life changes for the better, because we're creating life as we see it. And so if we're seeing it from a beautiful place, it's all going to be more beautiful, right? So the more you get into a beautiful feeling and a beautiful level of consciousness, that's who you meet up with in life. And so it's automatic. That, to me, that's because I really believe we all are that part of one soul, at a very, very deep level. There's a oneness to life, right? And so as you just trust in that, and you're not worried about, meeting the perfect match for you or whatever, you'll automatically just be connecting with people that see the world from a beautiful place too. And you'll connect with ones that don't, but you're more likely to find more people in your life that you would want to be around, whether it's for your personal relationship, like an intimate relationship, or whether it's a working relationship, whatever. It's all from moment to moment. Like when Chip and I are together, we're in our relationship, and then we go our separate ways, and Chip is having a really, beautiful experience with a client or someone, a friend or whatever. So we allowing each other to just experience the joy of being around other people. And then when we, at the end of the day, this is the number one relationship. But there's so much more to life than just that one person. And that's a beautiful thing. When we got married, our vows were from Khalil Gibran, the prophet. This was like 1968, right? It was the thing to do. And there was a part in there about being one and yet being being your own self, like each of you being. And I remember thinking, yeah, but I want to be more like one, you know. And that was my insecurity, you know. And the more I learned just to be my own person when I'm not with Chip, that's a beautiful freedom to be able. And I feel like we're richer at the end of the day after we've been, you know, working with clients or whatever, and we've just been feeling the joy of just being ourselves. And so that I love that idea that you're together, but you're not. There's no dependency. Like we don't depend on each other. It's a beautiful thing to have each other, but we know that we can also just stand on our own as an individual, and have an amazing experience. That's why when people find that happiness, if they're single, they're often more likely to meet somebody because they don't care anymore with it. They're fulfilled in themselves. I've seen that happen many times. Somebody just says, I finally just gave up looking, and I just enjoyed just being by myself, and then lo and behold, they just happened to meet somebody.
Well, the wonderful thing about this learning in this program that we're going to do is there's a big bonus. Okay. We will obviously gain more understanding into relationships. Okay? We'll find more happiness. But the big bonus is this. It's a kind of learning where when you have an insight about your own true nature, even about the relationship, it's not just about that. The beauty of really deep insight, or profound insight, is it generalizes through your life. In fact, that's the measure of whether it's a really deep insight or not. It generalizes through your life. So every part of your life comes to that level of consciousness, to that level of understanding. And that's a fantastic bonus. It really is.
And if you'd like to hear more about Chip and Jan's new program, Enchanted Relationships, visit enchanted-relationships.com.